Hi, today I'm going to teach you how to desensitize against a food trigger or a allergen. In my previous two videos, I taught you how to identify a food allergen or trigger, how to check your polarity before you do this, and also how to muscle test and use this technique on children and babies. So in this video, I'm going to continue with how to desensitize once you have identified your allergen. So this technique is based on energy medicine and light therapy, and what I'll be using is acupuncture tools that combine the power of several modalities. Use these on points on the body while you are being exposed to the energy field of the allergen. So very simply, what we're attempting to do is to flood the body with energy, which resets our response to the allergen, especially when you're holding it within your energy field. We have an energy field around our bodies, and so do all matter, living and non-living. All emits an energy field, and this is based on quantum physics wave particle theory, where all particles in the universe, living or non-living, emit a wave, and this wave contains all the information about the particle. So we and all other substances in all living matter and non-living matter emit this field of energy. And sometimes when our field comes in contact with a substance field, if there is an incompatibility, your body will respond with a hyperimmune response, which is inappropriate because most people don't have this response. So we're trying to calm this response down by flooding the body with energy and then resetting the body's response to the allergen. So think of a computer that experiences a power surge, which wipes out its memory. We're doing something like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be using acupuncture phototherapy tools on acupuncture points. I will be getting a plastic Ziploc bag of an allergen, and then I'll be teaching you how to do this. So first off, I'm using acupuncture phototherapy patches from a company called LifeWave. They come in these little packets, and what they look like are little round white stickers. And what they are wearable devices. They contain liquid crystals that reflect the energy and heat and light from your body back into acupuncture points. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be using the Aeon patch and the energy enhancer patches on several points. So this Aeon patch, I'm going to take some of that backing off, and I'll tell you a bit about Aeon patches in a minute. I'm going to put it on the third eye, yin tang point, and the second patch I'm going to be putting on my belly button, right on top of my belly button. So I'll be putting it there. Now what this does is this accesses the governing vessel meridian that runs through the midline on top and the back of the body, and this one accesses the conception vessel meridian on the midline and front of the body. So this is going to flood these two meridians with energy, and then I'm going to be using the energy patches that they're special. They come with white and tan, so the white on the right, tan on the left. When you put them on opposite sides of the body, they create a flow of energy through. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these on my right little toe, the white one on my right little toe, and the tan one on my left little toe. And you'll see in a minute what I've done. I've done this. So you can see they're just sitting under my toes, and what that's going to do is because the little pinky toe at the outside corner of that toe is the end of the bladder meridian, bladder 67 acupuncture point, and the bladder meridian transverses the whole length of the body. So when I put patches on that point, it's going to get a flow of energy through the whole body. Together with these two midline patches, It's going to flood my body with energy. Now I'm going to take um, an allergen or a trigger, a food trigger that I know triggers me. So, for example, just give me 1 minute. For example, I've got an apple, and maybe this is a trigger for me. So, just for example, I'm going to desensitize myself with an apple and hold this apple on my solar plexus. Now, while I am, so if you are actually allergic, severely allergic to something, you will put this in a plastic bag or in a glass jar. Don't expose yourself to something that's gonna make you come out in hives. So you put this in a glass jar on your chest, and what you want to do is you want to simulate a stress response, a relaxation response, and a normal response using your breath. So I'm going to breathe 10 times slow, 10 times normal, and 10 times fast to simulate a relaxed, normal, and stress response. So, for example, a relaxed breath would be 10 times. Do that 10 times. Now, a normal breath would be, and do that 10 times. And then a stressful breath to simulate a stressful situation would be, so you can do that 10 times. And so you're gonna leave these patches on for 10 minutes. And when the 10 minutes is up, you can take them off. Now, once you have finished with your desensitization, you need to avoid your allergen for 24 to 25 hours. The reason for this is because the energy signal is going to travel through 12 major meridians, and each meridian has a 2-hour cycle. And so once you wait till 24 hours is finished, this energy signal would have traveled through all the 12 major meridians, and your body will have gotten used to this new signal, and thereby decrease the negative response to that trigger or allergen. And then you can take, so you can then, after this 25 hours is up, you can then do a challenge by, you could do that sway test again, hold the allergen, and see if you go forwards or backwards. If you have, so I'm not asking you to do an actual challenge and eat it, but if you do have an accidental exposure, this will decrease the negative effects of an accidental exposure. Do not attempt to do this challenge with if you're anaphylactic to peanuts or eggs or wheat, or if you're celiac, unless you're in the presence of a professional like an immunologist. You can repeat the desensitization several times if you need to decrease the sensitivity, and the first time isn't enough, you can repeat it so that subsequent desensitization will then reduce each negative reaction by a bit more. You can also do several allergens or triggers, for example 4 or 5 in a plastic bag at once, so that your body gets used to all that signals. Don't do too many. And so that's it. Now, I also teach other energy medicine techniques that combine the power of acupuncture, light energy medicine, and stem cell activation in a group where I coach 22,000 members and practitioners. So if you want to get access to the group, be sure to check the link below. And also check out the other 2 videos that I've done as a prequel to this one. Again, the links will be below. And I hope that you found this video useful. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel and leave a comment. Bye!